welcome out to the Death Battle cast. We are the cast and crew of
Death Battle?
Death Battle.
Torrian's getting casual. He's been up animating all night.
Keep going.
I'm Ben, I play Wiz.
I'm Nick. I'm not supposed to be here this week.
I'm Tori. I'm also not supposed to be here this week.
What?
You're supposed to be here this week.
Oh, yes. I'm Tori. I'm the 3D animator.
Yes.
I'm
God, I
Chad.
smell it, man.
Boomstick.
I really smell it.
Smells like you've been in the office all night animating gore
Come on,
versus
man.
Wonder Woman.
Get that out of here.
And real quick, thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this episode of Death Battle Cast. Stay tuned. We'll have a special deal you can get with them later on in the episode.
To improve your life,
Yes.
should you seize it?
All right. So, hey, Torrian, how
Did you season it?
Should you seize
season it?
Oh, I guess
It's
so, that's what he
Skillshare is
said.
not for seaseaning.
Season?
But you could learn
how to season
stuff
something.
then
Yeah, you
with
could.
Skillshare.
There you go.
And it seasons up your life a little bit.
It does.
We're like the best.
Variety is the spice of life. You can add more variety to your
Well,
life.
like sales
with
team
Skillshare.
ever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we're like, look at that shirt.
Speaking of which, man,
Welcome.
that was beautiful. Because guess what's available right now in the store? This shirt.
Your
You can
nipples.
finally get it. And my
Welcome to the
nipples.
podcast where all we do is advertise shit.
But in an entertaining way.
Chatcast.
You ever, you sick and
Also-
tired of these typical fruit drinks? How about a fruit drink made out of dragons? We don't even sell this. I'm just shilling out random
Don't do
stuff.
that when you
Yeah.
could have this shirt.
Exactly.
What?
Yeah, get
So
the shirt
click the
first
link-
and then
click
get
What if I'm thirsty? I
then get a
can't
drink made out of
drink the
dragons.
shirt.
Hey, Torrian, do
can.
you
You can't wear the
remember
drink.
what the community death
Arnold Schwarzenegger versus Sylvester Stalone.
What was that word?
I
Vomit?
think Torrian may have just had a stroke.
The Terminator versus Rocky.
Yes, basically.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Basically.
Aha.
Yeah, so if you don't know, every episode of Death Battle
cheated.
Cast, we do a community death battle where we come up with some random matchup, for better or worse, and we hand it to you guys to give us answers on who you think might win. And you can do so by using the hashtag DeathBattleCast on Twitter and give us some info and some feats and stuff for us to throw around here and figure out who wins. So, last week, we decided on Arnold Schwarzenegger with all of his roles versus Sylvester Stallone with all of his roles.
Yeah.
Sylvester's a rough name to have for someone who seems to have a base like speech impediment.
I know, right? Has he ever actually said
I've
his
never
full
heard
name,
him
like,
say his
publicly?
name, but I imagine it's real hard for him.
I was just about to say, every time I hear that name, I think of the cat.
The cat.
Sylvester?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then you hear Stallone and you're like, wait a minute.
It's not the cat.
No, that's not the cat.
They should do a Looney Tunes movie where Sylvester Stallone voices Sylvester the cat.
Does he ever
Just
get a
for-
voice? Or is
Yeah.
he always the
He's
cat?
just suffering succotash all the time.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Interesting.
And the cat
the
does
animation
have a
guy.
little bit of like a lisp to it.
It's a little bit of a different lisp.
Suffering. Yeah, he's got that. But
Quite a bit of a
Yeah,
different.
he just slobbers everywhere
Yeah.
whenever he talks. Just
Stallone
copious
just kinda has a-
amounts of
suffering
saliva.
succotash.
There's a problem with his lip setup. He's not like a whatever. Anyway,
They're not here to orate against each other. They're here to fight to the death.
they're here to fight. So, Rocky versus Terminator, Commando versus Rambo. I think this is kind of fun. So let's see what you guys have to say.
The pacifier.
Mr. Mom, right?
deep.
Versus
Christian
Got it.
Pertica.
Pertica.
Okay. All right, you said it, not me. It says Sylvester Stallone takes this one. Remember the end credits at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 2? That was Starhawk, a character who literally has Hawk God powers, among which are superhuman durability, high caliber machine gun level, which I thought it said thigh caliber machine gun level at first. Faster than light flight, limited precognition, and superhuman strength on par with Thor.
I forgot he was in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
He wasn't just in the end, though.
Yeah, well,
He was, like,
to
in
be
the middle.
fair, that's the character as he is in the comics.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him do that in the movies.
That's true.
So it's a little
Yeah,
iffy whether we
that's true.
take all that into account or not, but it's good to know regardless.
They just shoot him down, Nick.
Malcolm Joestar says the toy maker has genius level intellect and creates a VR game to take control of anyone.
Spy
It's from
Kids
Spy
3.
Kids.
I totally forgot he was in that.
I forgot
Oh my
about that
God.
movie, and I was happy until Malcolm reminded me just now.
that
Thanks,
movie was
Malcolm.
Awful.
It really was. He also is able to create giant monkey robots and a giant mecha for himself to pilot. Pro tip, don't watch Spy Kids 3D. It's not a good movie. You are completely right. Everybody listen to Malcolm Joestar. It's not a good movie. Don't watch it.
Oh, this next one's awesome.
This is from, oh my eyes,
Samuel
Samuel Favreau. in the last action hero storyline, Stallone is the Terminator and therefore has the same Terminator abilities that Schwarzenegger possesses. Not so one-sided now, is it?
That is such an
Pretty brilliant.
awesome catch.
But-
Great job.
In that universe, Arnold Schwarzenegger has seen all of Stallone's movies.
Yes.
So that there's a kind of a double side to that. 'Cause now he's going to know, if we take that into account, now Schwarzenegger will know
All of his powers.
all of his powers. At least when did Last Action Hero come out? Or at least up to that date.
I could be completely and totally wrong. I want to say 1996. I might be
probably
100%
That's fair, but like
wrong.
Arnold has new powers now. As a
Yeah,
Right, that's what he's saying.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. So anything that Stallone has after that point in time, Schwarzenegger will not know about.
Right.
Also, I guess if he switches out of his, what's the guy's name in Last Action Hero? I don't remember his name. I guess if he switches out of that personality, then he loses that memory. I don't know exactly how we're setting
he'd
up
have-
powers
It's
really.
been,
but-
it's been
That's
years
weird.
since I've seen the movie. I can't remember how it works. I just
Yeah.
remember it was
I
enjoyable.
don't think I've ever seen that movie.
Last Action Hero?
Yeah.
It gets railed on a lot, but I think it's really good.
It's
I really
fun.
liked it. Yeah,
It's a fun movie.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
yeah. Anyway, let's get Arnold's
Arnold.
screen.
Okay, I see
Oh,
a
good
horrifying
Lord.
picture right there. I can't wait to get to that. But before that, we've got
Two Sky Sky?
Two Sky
Shy.
Two Sky Shy. I'm going to call him Two Sky Sky. He says
there's
Arnold
two.
has the powers of Dutch, Terminator, Mr. Freeze, and Hercules, who has been to New York. To back him up, Stallone is going to dread fighting him. I gotcha.
Hercules movie where he goes to New York.
That was like his first film appearance, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
One of them, yeah.
Oh man.
Wait, why does Hercules go to New York?
The movie is called Hercules in New York.
It's
Arnold Schwarzenegger plays Hercules in New York.
He's like throwing cars around and like in.
I don't know.
Like, hey,
I'm sure he could.
Did you ever see
Hercules.
Jungle to Jungle with
Tim Allen?
no.
Damn.
Wait, where were you going with that one?
It's kind of like that with Hercules.
I guess. I guess.
Did Arnold Schwarzenegger climb the Statue of Liberty freeform? Or like freestyle?
I think he climbs a building. I don't know, dude's been like years.
Did he get
since
like
I've seen that movie.
transported or something from like?
I don't know.
No, he walked there.
I don't know the setup, but regardless.
Wasn't he like a witch? Like he's like trying to stop
he
her
a
and she
witch?
like sent him through time. It's been a million
Point
years.
is,
since
he's
I've
been
seen that movie.
Hercules.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Alex, my poor eyes, that tap horn, as Jack Slater, all bullet hits Arnie takes are reduced to flesh wounds, rendering Stallone's guns useless.
In his universe.
True.
That is in the fictional universe.
Right. That's
And
not his character. That's the way it all works
Yeah.
for everybody.
That I don't know if that necessarily applies to Death Battle, because then we're kind of giving a handicap, but putting them in
that universe.
Slater's universe.
But I do want to say, like, I really appreciate on this one, like, how the community is really doing that kind of
Diving
outside the
into
box thinking that we love. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
really cool.
This is the kind of stuff we think about for Death Battles, especially ones that are out of the box, like this one, where we've got some weird stipulation, like Arnold Schwarzenegger with all of his roles. This is great. So we got one more.
What is this magnificent artwork?
From
John Peter Ahlstrom?
Yep.
Arnold has taken cyborgs, aliens, clones, and an effing predator. Stallone struggles with Apollo Creed and Wesley Snipes.
Ooh,
What? I can't read
That
the.
was more of like a
Right.
shit talk. Like, oh, come at me, bro.
But the artwork's great. I can't read the speech bubble from here though.
Super high
Okay, Ben's got it.
detailed,
It says,
Enhance.
oh no, oh no.
What does it say?
Okay, I can't do an Arnold Schwarzenegger like impression for shit, but here I go.
Please try.
Yes.
Oh God. Okay. Cry for Adrian. You're about to be terminated.
That was surprisingly really good.
Was it?
No. Was it? You just dropped it right there.
Cry for
It's like, I was like, hey, we think this. You think this can be the guy? You think this can be the guy? Hey, say one more word for us. And he just dropped.
You lost the part with
right
that last
there.
So
one.
what do you guys think?
Oh man.
Who's got this?
Arnold. New Terminator has liquid power.
All right, let's try and narrow it down. What's the crowning? Like, what's standing out for Stallone right now?
For Stallone, potentially his role in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I've already forgotten the character's name. He's one of the,
Hawk something,
That's
yeah.
right.
Hawkeye.
No,
Not Hawkeye.
not Hawkeye. First of all,
You could meet Hawkeye.
He could meet
what do we
Hawkeye,
think
yes.
about his role in the Marvel Universe? Do we take the comics into account? That
I think no. We need to see what that character specifically can do. So Stallone.
Unless there's like a Are there comics of the Marvel Cinematic Universe that have Stallone as?
I know there have been comics of the cinematic universe. I don't know if there's been any with him yet.
Probably
if at
not.
all.
So far, he can just yell at Yondu, and that's it.
That's about all. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then get the gang back together in
Yep.
post credits.
Yep.
Number 3. I don't like 10. Okay, I'm trying to think what site. What are you guys thinking?
So he's the
Ben, Chad?
Terminator as well.
The original Terminator.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the first model of the Terminator.
Right.
Right.
But
T-800.
after the 90s, or whenever Last Action Hero comes out, none of the new stuff applies.
Do you think he has anything that will stop? And as the first thing that jumped in my mind was Mr. Freeze, with the freeze beams.
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
No, because
think
they tried to freeze the Liquid Terminator in 2, and he still came back.
Different one
That's-
though.
Well, he would still be
talking
it's
about
the same one.
two Arnold
That's the same
Schwarzenegger
model,
movies, aren't we?
Terminator.
He's talking about T1000.
Right, but
They freeze T1000 with the truck of
Oh, that's
liquid
right, that's
nitrogen.
right.
Right.
And he busts apart and then reforms.
Yeah.
But they did try and
I mean,
do that.
a normal Terminator
Would survive that.
No, that'd be fine with that. Well, it depends on how cold it is, I guess. How cold is Mr. Freeze? Could freeze like he froze Batman and Robin, and they were fine,
oh, well,
right?
Did he freeze
In that
him?
movie? I'm pretty
he
sure they
froze a
froze, like-
henchman.
he froze Robin for sure.
Pretty sure they froze like Robin.
He froze a
did,
whole
right?
room. That's all I
Yeah,
remember.
he froze Robin, and Robin was fine.
then they ice skate
Yeah.
fight on
I
it.
think the Terminator could break through that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the Terminator could deal with Mr. Freeze. And this is so funny though, because we're basically saying Stallone can deal with Arnold's Mr. Freeze because he
he's
was
the
Arnold's
Terminator?
character,
I know.
the Terminator.
Oh, that's great.
But like, what is his most powerful character then? If we're not saying
Who, Stallone?
yeah, Stallone's most powerful character. If we're not saying his Guardian's character is.
Rocky.
Not Rocky.
Rambo.
Rocky's got cancer right now, man. Don't laugh.
Oh my god. What? That's dark.
I was thinking about his.
Creed?
I was thinking about him in his prime. Why did you have to bring up Sad Rocky?
Sad Rocky.
Jeez.
I don't. We try and not think about Sad Rocky. Just put
I
him
was
up
thinking
in the
about him
corner.
like in his prime, beating up like the big Russian guy and stuff.
Ivan
you just had to-
Drago.
You just have to bring up the cancer. Like,
I mean,
dang.
Rocky.
Of course, we're not gonna put him up against a Terminator.
The real winner in this is cancer.
Oh no.
Jeez, Nick.
Yeah, Rocky
Welcome to the
did.
sad podcast.
Rocky did stop the Soviet Union.
But
I mean, not.
metaphorically, I mean, like,
What can
Changed everything.
what can Stallone do in like what can we take from the Expendables?
Oh yeah.
he survived some shit.
He can shoot really fast.
Yeah, but I mean, like compared to a Terminator,
Who is liquid?
yeah. Okay, so in Terminator Genesis, spoilers for a movie that
Came out like 2-3 years ago.
nobody really
I
cares
still need to
about
watch it,
anymore.
but whatever.
Okay, Arnold gets an upgrade
Yeah, you said that
to
last week.
liquid Terminator.
He's half the Terminator from Terminator 2 and half liquid Terminator.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Which are okay. Got it.
Yeah, he's not
Cool.
the
Sorry,
liquid Terminator. He's not
yeah, I know. It
2000.
did the same thing to me, Nick. I was like that, but I thought you were referencing the liquid part as T1000.
No, he has both
Terminator.
powers now.
Right, got it.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah. So,
So he's the T850 plus with liquid powers.
yeah, essentially.
Okay, cool.
The T900. There's the T800 versus the T1000.
Isn't that what the female
T900
Terminator
is what
tried to be?
Terminator
She didn't have liquid powers though.
The TX and
Yeah.
Terminator.
No,
the
she didn't have liquid
Terminatrix.
powers. Okay, never mind.
Believe it.
She had breast increasing powers.
She also had the power to speak internet
First
into a
thing she does, the
phone.
whole thing.
Oh, that's
Weird.
right.
You remember that? When she spoke internet into a phone in like that same scene?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, kind
That
of.
was I don't
That
remember
was
what that
weird.
achieved, but
All right.
That movie was weird. But
moving
anyway, can any of Rambo's characters deal with the Terminator?
Might
That's
be.
what this really comes
I mean,
down
regular
love it,
soldiers,
didn't even
regular
say-
soldiers kill
any of
Terminators all
Rambo's
the time.
characters? Is that what you
Yes.
said?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
Regular,
Knowingly?
Yes.
Okay.
I think regular soldiers kill Terminators all the time. So why wouldn't Rambo be able to take them down?
How?
With laser guns
Yeah.
in the future, Rambo doesn't have laser guns.
I mean,
He doesn't even wear a shirt.
they took out a Terminator with a pipe bomb. That's not future. You can make a pipe bomb right now.
Wait, what? When did they take out a Terminator with a pipe bomb? Okay.
Weren't you siding with Schwarzenegger anyway? Why are you
Yes, I'm just trying to play
contradicting
devil's
your own
advocate.
argument? Against yourself? I'm Team Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, I think I got
Yeah,
it.
same.
Schwarzenegger too.
All right, cool.
It's a sweep.
Oh, wow.
Plus, he birthed a kid, and that's hard.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was
The
that.
Terminator did that?
That
No,
I mean,
no. Arnold Schwarzenegger did. He
The
had.
Terminator is
Gosh.
also twins with Danny DeVito.
yep.
Oh yeah.
The Terminator, not Arnold Schwarzenegger. The Terminator.
He's gonna be triplets with
so lost.
Eddie Murphy.
What was that movie? Was it called
That's
Mr.
right.
Mom? Was Mr. Mom?
Is that
Michael
what I'm
Keaton.
thinking of?
No,
I'm thinking
Michael
of,
Keaton's Mr. Mom. God, what is the name of that Schwarzenegger movie where he's pregnant?
Oh,
I'm gonna search it.
Junior.
Junior.
Thank you, Brian.
Why do I keep thinking about the pacifier? That's not
That's
either.
Vin
That's
Diesel.
Vin
I know. No.
I've got our community death battle for this week.
no.
The pacifier
All the-
versus Mr. Mom?
Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Did you know of that's existence?
I did not know this existed. I need
All
to
right.
watch this movie.
He's a scientist,
Oh.
and he's working on like ways of, I think it's like fertilization and whatever, and then he manages
Arnold
to
Schwarzenegger is a scientist.
impregnate himself.
Here's the thing, though. I have so many questions.
He like injects himself.
No.
He injects. Okay, so when he injects
How are you gonna pass a
himself,
baby through that, Arnold?
when he injects himself,
How are you
does
gonna
he
pass a baby
create
through that?
female reproductive organs?
I don't remember the science, the bullshit
I
fiction
don't think
science
they
that
really
they use.
explained too much.
I think they said something like, "Oh, there's this like place you could grow a human." I don't know. It's been forever.
Does like are holes created in your body? Like they don't really get into that, do they?
Maybe they sectioned off his
That movie
stomach
be-
and like the baby.
That movie would be
that
way
would
cooler
good.
if they did. It'd be
I
creepy.
just want to know how he's gonna pass a baby through
If
it.
it was like a body horror style
Yeah, like if they like really explained it, like,
Yeah.
hey,
No.
your penis is gonna get ripped off and a baby's gonna come through it. Have fun,
What?
Junior.
That's the first thing. It's just like, oh yeah,
It has to happen
You know
like that.
how women-
Or
Something has to go.
Or
Yeah,
I don't have to happen that way.
Something has to go.
hey.
because you know how
You
women.
can't keep everything.
Torian. You ever heard of a C-section?
Oh, I guess you could just do that.
No, but no, Nick, I think what he's saying here is
But
like.
that's expensive.
Oh God, here it is. So I think what it is much in the way of a,
yes,
a
this is
woman's
great.
Of
water
course, it happens
breaks.
on a stormy night.
Much in the way of when a woman's water breaks to let you know it's time to give birth. In a man's case, his dick explodes. And then, oh, it's time.
No, you just have to pee uncontrollably. Like you just pee.
They just feel like crazy.
Yeah.
Just doesn't stop.
Yeah, it just doesn't stop. And you're like,
This-
oh no, my water broke, or it's because I drank all those beers
Impregnate me.
and I'm pregnant.
I want, when I get home, I'm gonna look up an interview. I hope somebody interviewed him and be like,
I'm looking at this.
so you're one of the
So, like,
biggest
wait,
action stars in all of like cinema,
I have so many.
and you're doing this now.
I have so many.
How'd that come about?
This
I have
isn't
so
it,
many questions.
This is in the same time period
Okay.
he did twins
Okay.
and all that. Kind
Did he?
of stuff, so.
Did he give birth in the movie? Like
Yeah.
Like C-section?
I know that
or-
he did. I have not seen the movie. I don't know the details of it. Kind of don't want to know.
Okay. Was this just for an experiment, or is they trying to save the world?
Also, why did they do
Why
this?
would
the
they be
world?
trying to
What?
save the world?
Because that's what all movies was trying to do back in the day, save the world. Like,
What?
Danny DeVito.
Also, yeah, like,
the world.
why-
Impregnate me.
The other thing was really,
Impregnate me now.
Is there a scene where he gets an ultrasound?
it's just a mini Danny DeVito that comes out. Yeah, they showed that at the beginning. He was getting the ultrasound.
We have Nick saying that.
Danny
I hope nobody was talking over him.
Impregnate
This sounds like the greatest.
now.
Sounds like the greatest movie
Get
of
to the
all
womb.
time. You and your partner are like thinking about having a baby, and you're like, hey, you need to have an idea of what it's gonna be like for her, and they just show you this movie.
Yes, because that is an accurate representation.
So that's not.
It's a whole bunch
That's not
of
even
tropes
close.
about how women get when they're pregnant. Like that's the whole movie. Like
Oh, that sucks.
he starts like
That's awful.
Yeah,
It's,
Oh, no.
it's just kind of a lame comedy.
Why would he agree to do that?
Whatever.
Because, haha, Arnold
so, hey.
Schwarzenegger's pregnant.
you want to talk about breaking out of a typecast role?
I think we can all agree now, after that discussion,
That movie's the greatest of all time.
that Arnold Schwarzenegger wins.
Yay! Because he gave
Yep.
birth. That's
Totally.
Yeah,
what it
that's
is.
his greatest durability feat.
What if in the
that is life's greatest durability feat.
Right,
so I'm
so
not
that's
gonna
what I was
argue with
saying,
that.
what if in the fight, like he gives birth and it's just a smaller Arnold Schwarzenegger?
It's not.
No, I was picturing a tiny little Danny DeVito.
I was picturing
That's
like
even
a
more
tiny
horrifying.
Terminator.
Oh,
like
no.
I don't think it's like a tiny Terminator. Just
What
comes
is
out.
happening?
Regardless, hey, it took a lot of science to make that happen.
No.
And you know what? You got to do a lot of research and learning if you want to make big things happen. And luckily, we have a tool for you. Yes, I just did that transition from
You
Junior.
chiseled that segue out of pure marble.
With Skillshare. All All right, so we get asked a lot of questions about like how we do what we do and how we got into things and how do we learn how to make content on the internet and that kind of stuff. And
Ask the computer nicely.
we asked the computer
It
nicely.
happens.
So a lot of people here are self-taught, and some of us went to school. But even if you're self-taught, like you can only learn so much, and you need to have that kind of guidance somewhere. And Skillshare is a great option. They're an online learning community for creators with more than 17,000 classes, including like business, film, writing, more. Like it's not just limited to video production at all. There's pretty much any class you can think of, you can go find it there. And their premium membership gives you unlimited access, so you can keep learning, find inspiration, and take on new projects whenever you want. So here's the cool thing. The first 500 people to use the promo link in the description below will get their first 2 months for free. And that's a lot of stuff that you can learn in 2 months. Then it's as low as $10 a month after that to continue learning if you like it. Or cancel if you don't, there's no risk. Plus, you can learn from anywhere by downloading the mobile app on Android or iPhone and tap into classes even when you're offline. So there's a great writing class on storytelling fundamentals that I was looking into. And there's just tons more, and it's a great way to get you going in the field that you're interested in. So again, the first 500 people to sign up will receive a 2-month free trial. Click that link in the description below to start your free trial with Skillshare now. Thank you, Skillshare.
Were you just oblivious, or did you not care that Torrian was?
Just letting him do his thing.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Didn't
Torrian
care.
does.
Didn't care. Got
You
it.
just do my thing.
Yep.
Skillshare. It's a really great site.
Yeah.
I checked it out first time we went through this. It's pretty good.
Yeah, there's a lot of tools for like so many different subjects. It's really cool. So it's a great way to get started. It's never too late. If you're thinking about like, man, I always wish I could do something. A lot of people like self-stop themselves. I've noticed that. You know, like, oh, I can never do that. They tell themselves that. And it's like, try. Like, have you tried?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do it.
absolutely. I mean,
Whatever that
if
thing
it's
is that's
something
sitting
you
around.
want to do,
Yeah.
go get it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, well, I don't know how to edit, or I don't know how to write. Go to Skillshare. Take a class. Learn.
Sounds like a good plan.
Learn
Yeah.
how to impregnate Arnold Schwarzenegger.
They might not have that one on how to impregnate a man, but you know,
Arnold specifically.
Maybe.
maybe
Do it now.
maybe
Is everyone
you
gonna
can
do the voice now?
find a path in
Yeah.
biology, and you can be the person to figure that out. I'm not promising anything. But it
Make
could happen.
Junior real life.
Make
The Arnold Schwarzenegger classic.
Oh my
Make
God.
that real life.
Okay.
Don't, please.
I think it's time to stop
There's so gonna be
talking about this.
what, pregnant Arnold Schwarzenegger? Because it's super uncomfortable, and there's the extra confusion because then they also made the movie Twins, and it also starred Danny DeVito, and you're like, is this a sequel? Is this tied in
Is
somehow?
it a shared universe?
Wait, was that like about another man pregnant?
No, it's totally different.
It's about
It was
Arnold
just
Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito being twins.
twins, even though they look nothing alike.
That's the
because
joke.
they're not
Aha,
identical
you get
twins,
it?
but they are born at the
'cause
same
they're,
time.
They're like those twins that don't look alike.
Fraternal
Yep.
twins?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, there's identical twins and fraternal twins.
That makes sense.
But then they're making a movie called Triplets where it's the same two characters, but then they add Eddie Murphy to the mix.
Holy shit. That sounds like the best thing I've ever heard in my life.
Well, okay.
That's such a genuine
Last I heard about that, it was like a couple years ago. Is that still happening?
I have no
or-
idea.
Did it come out? It's entirely possible it came out. and
Man, it's gonna be Chronicle all over again.
We would have heard about it if it came out.
Chronicle all over again?
Chronicle with Eddie Murphy? I can just imagine him laughing
What?
while he's flying through the air.
What are you talking about?
What we got coming up next?
Hold on.
Wait, no. Go back.
Eddie Murphy.
Chronicle
and
and Eddie Murphy.
Chronicle. Yep.
Eddie Murphy flying through the air.
Because there were like 3 of them in Chronicle, and then the triplet movie you just actually said with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Where does your brain make these
I
connections?
don't know.
Explain to me. Walk me through it.
They're kids. They're all learning. Help me, Ben.
There's no help for you now.
No help for you.
So, by your logic, any movie that has 3 main characters
Yeah.
could be Chronicle.
Yeah, I mean, the Goonies, it was just like
mean,
Saving Private
Harry
Ryan.
Potter is totally just like Chronicle. Mm-hmm. You know, Harry Potter.
Power
Hermione,
Rangers
and-
is Chronicle.
What?
Power Rangers is
The
Chronicle.
new movie.
Yeah.
It's like, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of them doesn't go evil and try to kill everybody, though.
That was the same director.
I mean,
Should have happened.
Rita did, but that was a different group of discovery.
Spoiler.
Oh, yep.
Oh no!
Rita's the bad guy.
Repulsa is a good guy.
She's also the Green Ranger. Aha.
Well,
I mean, you knew
no,
that.
she's not. Thor.
That is correct, Ben.
And guess what just came out of the website? A rundown for Thor. Because Thor versus Wonder Woman.
She's not. This
Pregnant
bulking-
Arnold Schwarzenegger, of
This
course.
bulking god of a man.
You know what she isn't? Waffles. But they're delicious.
True, too.
I want waffles. Can we get waffles?
You can do anything. You're an
Waffles after
adult.
this.
Man, if this is RT podcast, waffles will be here in like 10 minutes.
We can ask someone to go get us waffles.
It's
but
too late. That Thor
no,
preview,
it
though,
is.
it looks good.
Good.
I like it.
I'm glad. I mean, you've been animating Thor versus Wonder Woman. How's that going?
I didn't make that preview, though. So I'm
No,
not.
but I'm asking you about.
We're not talking about that.
Ben's trying.
You brought out the preview.
I know.
He asked you about the animation.
So we can talk
You brought
about
it back to preview.
Okay.
I am animating that fight. It's pretty good.
Sweet.
Okay.
Thanks.
Cool,
Thanks,
cool.
Torrian. I'm glad we got there for that.
Good discussion. Good discussion. Thanks, Torrian.
You brought out the preview and then said nothing about the preview.
I looked at the camera and was like, oh, we got a preview out. It just
It
came
said
out.
nothing.
That's all that
He threw it to you to talk
You didn't
about
throw
the
nothing to me.
animation.
Yes, I did.
I like jumped in there and intercepted it for no reason. Like,
Yeah, and then
He was trying to pass it to you. You swatted it down like it was going to someone else.
Okay. Forget Thor. Forget Wonder Woman. Let's talk about an out-of-context comic book panel.
That'd be good.
Please save us, comic
be
book
great.
panel.
please save us.
Oh,
Of course it's
God.
Spider-Man. Of course it is.
Oh, yuck.
Spider-Man.
No solid evidence here, but I suspect the captain's nearby.
So the captain just like
Captain
left that for him?
Crunch.
I know, because it's a C-A-P apostrophe N. That's Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch, yeah.
Is it Captain Crunch?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
that's how you spell it. You don't say it Captain
Oh no,
Crunch.
Spider-Man, you're gonna get crunchitized. You better get out of there.
And then comes the Raisin Bran son.
Holy shit.
Two scoops.
Holy shit.
Wow.
I forgot about the Raisin
on,
Bran
bro.
son.
How?
Two scoops. That's
like
my
vintage.
guy. Yeah, it's like, can we get a shirt with the
Podcast.
Raisin Bran
Vintage
son? You
metal
think
cast.
Kellogg's will sue us?
A lot of people
They
don't
might.
know this, but Spider-Man's spider sense does have the ability to analyze semen on the fly.
Could he survive being crunchitized?
What?
We haven't.
Kids? Do the
Sorry,
kids
Chad.
survive?
Despite what you think, we
going back.
have not left the Captain Crunch thing. Yeah, the kids survive. They're not asking. They're just saying crunchitize me, Captain, not dematerialize me, Captain.
That's what he does.
Well, Crunchy.
Kill me,
it's
Captain.
It's like a teleport.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Right?
it's a
So,
transportation.
They
he's saying-
survive because they come back, but if he crunchitized somebody and then just didn't put them back,
It's
what
like
if like
the
an
Wonka
animal
vision.
started eating, or somebody started eating the crunch berries and stuff, like while they were being crunchitized, would they come back as partial people?
Hey, only one way to find out. let's crunchitize Torrian.
Okay.
also, why the hell are we talking about Captain Crunch?
Because this is Captain.
I think I'm immune to being crunchitized, though.
No solid evidence here, but I suspect the captain's nearby.
Just kidding.
Yes.
Yeah, because apparently, the captain likes to leave something behind.
Yeah, that's
not
the
milk.
weird, that's the weird part about that.
Why is Spider-Man holding it?
Is it Captain
Again,
Why is there so much?
Captain Glue?
sometimes there's no time to go to the lab, Ben.
There's no time to go to the lab.
And he looks in and he sees all the individual swimmers are wearing these little blue hats.
Is this when he has like the cool heads-up display in his suit, or is that something new? Is that new?
Oh no, this is
I think
far
it's
back.
just in the movie,
Okay.
unless he's in a crazy suit or whatever.
Oh, it's even leaking through in between his
Yeah,
fingers.
I'm trying to figure out what that actually is supposed to be.
Maybe it's
Like-
part of the Stay Puff Man.
Maybe it's marshmallow.
Well, my first thought was Captain Cold, but that's DC.
Or maybe he's on the hunt for Peter North.
Maybe it's soap, like shampoo, like really sudsy shampoo.
Maybe it's flubber.
Maybe it's semen.
Okay. all right.
Definitely. That's definitely.
It's evidence.
It's got to be.
it's-
That's
super-
what it's like.
it's-
What CSI? Everything's covered in
it's
semen. That's how
super
they get
thick.
caught.
Everybody loves the most famous Marvel supervillain of all, Captain Ejaculate.
Captain McJack. No.
Captain McJackulator was way better.
Captain McJackulator. That sounds like a failed
Scottish.
McDonald's item. The McJackulate. Jesus, Ronald, what are you doing? You gotta get out of here. Just get the hell out of here.
Gotta make the special sauce.
Oh my God.
I thought you were gonna say Seaman.
It's Szechuan
It'd be
sauce.
so easy.
What? But Captain McJackulator.
Captain
Ejaculate.
McJackulate. That's so good. Captain McJack. It's just a regular guy. He walks around with a pirate hat, always ready.
Pirate hat.
Why?
Because he's a captain.
Come on, keep up. Captain McJackulate. That sounds like the worst role play.
Oh my God.
That sounds like the worst role play ever. Hey, we're gonna try some little special tonight, Chad. You're gonna be Lazy Susan.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna be.
This thing was near full like 2 seconds ago.
What's that?
And I'm gonna spin you around.
Hold on, honey. It's a special night. I'm gonna get my Captain McJackulator costume.
See, I would be like, hey, we love showing off fan art.
It's just a Zorro mask with a Captain Crunch
fan
hat.
art of this, but I don't know
they're
if we
gonna
can
do it.
show it.
Oh, they're gonna do it. We'll just censor some stuff, you know.
Oh,
Be
no.
creative.
Captain McJackulator.
Censor it yourself,
Captain
preferably.
McJackulator.
Otherwise, poor Austin.
Oh.
It's a lot of dicks.
I think the creativity would be not making it risque. I guess you would have to though.
Like in a clever way.
Yeah.
And yeah, do it tastefully, please.
It can just,
We want a tasteful Captain
We want a
McJackulator.
tasteful, artistic rendition.
no. No. Don't add all those other words. Say tasteful Captain McJackulator.
Now we're saying taste too much, and with the subject matter, it's getting.
That's what he's going for.
We need to go to McDonald's with this.
Why McDonald's? What
Is this-
because
is this panel-
McJackulator?
There you
Of
go.
course, he's on
Like
like.
McNuggets?
He's the enemy of Grimace.
Your McNuggets come with the McJackulate sauce. All right, is this panel real or fake?
Honestly, it's real.
Well, okay. It's
course it's legit.
Yay.
Do we know the context? Or
Okay.
is it going to haunt us forever?
I'm gonna dress up like
mean,
Captain
Austin's not here.
McJackulate for Halloween.
help.
Who knows?
So-
Some sort of goo.
I mean, we do know the context. He's chasing after Captain
Yeah,
McJackulator.
definitely.
There you go.
Like, that's it.
Why is it so thick? He must
That's
have
just-
a bunch of kids.
Because the thickness has anything to do
Yeah,
with that?
it's a lot of it.
That's like quantity. I mean, I guess. I was thinking viscosity. Like,
This is awful. This is awful.
and then he had. What did he do after
You
that?
came up with this character.
He was
though.
all like,
Captain McJackulator? Yeah, he's my favorite character.
We just came up with a backstory. I mean, you see how that work? We work as a team.
What's his origin?
I don't know.
Well, wait. Let's see what kind of art people create.
Okay.
And then next
I
round,
will create an origin.
make-
I will create an origin based off art that's
consider
made.
it
One
concept
time-
art. Consider it concept art.
I'm gonna propose my own, and you feel free to branch out from this.
Uh-oh.
But one day, a homeless man
Oh no.
was trying to get people to buy him a hamburger at McDonald's.
It's a dirty homeless man.
And then he saw an attractive lady walk by, started going to town on himself, and fell into the frying vat. Which inexplicably
It was a very complex series of events to get from there to the frying.
they
pan.
put him out with the blizzard. Wait, that's Dairy Queen.
What?
No, what is it?
Got your restaurant.
McDouble. McDouble.
Their ice
The Big
cream.
Mac.
They're big.
Oh no.
You know the blizzard?
I think.
The McFlurry.
McFlurry.
That's
Yeah.
They put him out with the McFlurry, and now you can't tell what's the ice cream and what's the semen.
Oh shit. Can you still get M&Ms with it?
You can.
Now I want a McFlurry, but I feel bad about it.
You want a McFlurry?
I like ice cream. I don't care what the contents is.
Oh my God.
I don't care if it's a 50-50 shot of being cum. I'm going for the ice cream.
Oh my God.
As soon as you said,
I'm so sorry you're here for this.
soon as you said McFlurry, I wanted one. I didn't.
Oh my
You
God.
said McFlurry. Okay.
I didn't care what came next.
Okay.
We're never getting sponsored by McDonald's.
And then I said, if you can have M&Ms on it, I was just sitting here like, fuck, I can get M&Ms on it. I was just making it. I had to get in my car.
We say we're never getting sponsored by McDonald's until
Man, I
McFlurry
can't wait until we
sales
get-
just miraculously skyrocket. The only thing they can point it to.
Can't wait
This
until we get
podcast.
like as big as the other podcasts. Like McFlurry will be here on the deck, like on the. They would have slid that bitch out on a skateboard or something.
I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't
Isn't
trust it.
that what they was when they was sliding the fucking Pizza Hut shit on the skateboard? Just get a cart. Oh no!
See, Torrian's really tired. I think he's in a state of delirium right
Everything's
now.
cooler
Like
when
no
it's
other.
delivered on a skateboard.
Like a
It really
fucking
is.
Pizza
Denver,
skateboard or
last
some
night.
shit.
You want me to just come over and hand that to you? Nah, man, send it on the board.
That's That's like low. It's on the
Forget
ground.
your Amazon drones.
No, and it's great.
McDonald's skateboards.
Put it at the very end, and they slide it to you, and then you go up, and then just catch
Fucking
it.
whole pizza. Oh, the McFlurry.
Yeah.
Now I'm on a pizza.
Now you want.
With a McFlurry on it.
There you go. See, Nick knows. Nick has the right idea.
It sounded like you said McNick. No.
McNick. Can I get a McFlurry? Can I get a McNick?
I need a
Can I get the
McNick.
Szechuan sauce? Put the Szechuan sauce on the McNick.
What's a McNick? Is it just me?
It's just you.
But like deep fried?
You come out and whatever like food I order is in your hand and I have to eat it out your hand. That's the McNick.
Here's your McNick. Out of his hand?
Yes. Like if he has fries.
Torian,
Hot
you
ass
keep bringing up
fries.
this eating food off people's bodies thing. I feel like that's a secret desire of yours.
It is.
He said looking straight at me.
I feel like your body would add to the deliciousness. That Nick.
Yeah. The burger really brings out the Kramer.
You just like unwrap the burger and then I just touch your skin with it and that just becomes more.
That's one of the creepiest fucking things I've ever heard in my life. Adding flavor to whatever you are by whatever food by touching it to someone.
Dabbing your skin with the burger like a sauce.
Or just like
Don't
rubbing the
sauce
burger on
people.
my arm just to get that Nick flavor and just, I got some arm hair.
I feel like we're off track.
Oh, okay.
I feel like we're off schedule.
Oh, you do? Just now.
I wonder what the problem with that might be.
What do you think we're supposed to be doing?
I'm trying to help.
What do you think we're supposed to be doing?
What's called Chadcast. So I assume we talk about Chad.
We haven't done any of that.
Sleep. After this, go to sleep.
You go to sleep.
God.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we have some questions.
We're gonna put Torrian to sleep. This keeps
well,
up.
we've got
Did you just
some fan
threaten me?
Oh,
We got some
I
fan
promise to
art.
fulfill your wishes.
I was going to use the whole make concept art for Captain. What the fuck was his name?
McJackulate.
McJackulate. As a transition,
Captain, what the fuck?
fan art. But then that happened. But anyway, let's see some art from you guys.
All right.
Oh shit.
This is from the Moons. America's battle. Arnold versus Stallone. Hope you all like the fan art.
There you go, our thumbnail.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's good. I like how everybody gives him that like Terminator arm so that you got it to really know. Because that scene was horrifying where he whips out the knife and cuts it off. Mm-hmm. Man, that
Rips
freaked
off
me.
the skin.
Yeah, it freaked me out as a kid.
Oh my god, what is happening?
Zach
here?
Martin-
I know
Zero?
exactly what's going on.
I was watching.
Is that Leon
Cast,
Kennedy?
Yes,
originally?
it is Leon
And they
Kennedy.
mentioned the McGruff actor who got caught with a rocket launcher and weed, and then this happened. Yep.
This is great. Oh my
When
god.
the police broke into his home, that's what they found.
Yeah, just like that.
Just
And then they
like that.
ran away.
You
'cause
know
it's
I
a
love me some
bipedal
Leon Kennedy.
dog with a bazooka.
Could you imagine if he was arrested while wearing? Because he was a suit actor.
That'd be fucking
If he was
awesome.
wearing the suit,
I
or at least the head.
would pay to see that footage of
my
this, like
God.
them just dragging out McGruff.
I would want
and
him
you just
to
show it to kids and be like, even he, like anybody can fall.
I
Like,
would
stay
want him to
vigilant.
have to stay in that suit the entire time he was in jail.
He just can't get out
He
of
just
it.
can't get out of it. They won't let him out.
Plus, I don't think the criminals would be too stoked that McGruff was in there with them. Anyway,
They'd have a ball of a time.
nah.
Nah? Okay.
Okay.
Samuel Favreau again.
Disagreement.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Okay.
The
what
face
is
when you
context?
realize you forgot to put. Oh yeah, Death Metal Cast is in all of your fan arts. I love the
talking about the
chibi
Kool-Aid
wizard
Man.
boomstick, and then back when we were talking about the Macho
Oh,
Man
yeah,
and
I've
Kool-Aid
seen
Man.
these.
Yeah, Ben, you want to
There's
read
some
it?
dialogue.
Get way
Okay,
closer.
I gotta get up.
And it's you anyway, so.
No, actually, I don't have any dialogue here. It's
Oh, really?
It's the Kool-Aid Man and Randy Savage talking to me.
Oh yeah.
I
Okay,
love
Ben,
The Kool-Aid.
keep showing off your voice acting.
Do I have to be the Kool-Aid Man now?
Yes.
Oh no, this is Randy Savage.
Yep.
Macho Man's coming.
What about that?
Question, Mr. Singer, since you show that you were capable of what? Doing.
Did you ask yourself a question?
I couldn't read it.
Hey, are we gonna cut that part out? No, leave it. We're
Since
about to
you're
go.
capable of
Just
doing
leave
a
that in
death
there.
battle, it's both funny and badass with characters that promote nonviolence and peace.
Does the Kool-Aid Man promote peace?
He's talking about Smokey McGruff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I got you.
Get on the same page.
Yeah,
You
Torrian.
do one with two characters that are known
Totally
for
different.
causing property damage.
Okay.
Dude,
Right.
Macho Man aged about 40 years in between those two bubbles.
Thanks. I try my best.
I love
great.
chibi
Sure,
boomstick.
that can be a compliment.
Boomstick.
I love Chibi Wiz and
I-
Boomstick.
yeah.
Those are
Hey,
awesome.
look.
Another fan art where you have 2 robot arms. It's catching on.
It's not another robot arm.
It looks
It's a
like it.
sleeve.
What?
It's a sleeve.
It looks like another robot arm. I'm just
special
gonna.
sleeve.
It's just gonna be another one. You look. It's cooler that way. 2 robot arms.
He doesn't have any real arms? Because
Yeah.
just take off the robot arms?
Yeah,
and
that's
just like
sick.
armless?
Oh, that'd be hilarious. Boomstick would fuck with them all the time.
I know,
Yep.
right?
He'd just find the release buttons and be like, ah! Like, no, you can't pick them up.
This is a remote that he finds. He pushes the button and the arms just
arms just fall off.
randomly.
That's good.
Why does a remote for that even exist? Why would you
Just
need to
build
jettison your
whatever.
arm?
Boomstick would totally do that. We'd be like, hey, Wiz, high five. Like, and then just,
Behind his back, he's got the remote. Beep.
yep, beep, and then fall.
I like it. This is good.
Awesome artwork, guys.
Yep.
Thank you. Oh, there's
Oh,
more.
wow.
Sweet.
I think there's 2 more pages.
We got like a modern take
Nice.
on Wiz and Boomstick.
Whoa.
That's Wiz and Boomstick on the
This is last
streets.
page.
Hope everyone likes this. Tried to make it look like a movie cover. That's really cool.
Hey, that's cool.
The pixel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Love it.
Wiz and Boomstick take to the streets.
What's this on the right with the?
Oh, then this is the back of the.
Oh, it's like
Oh,
a
yeah,
DVD.
the backup. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh,
gotcha.
there's a summary. Hang on.
Plot summary.
Pick a voice, Ben.
After losing his job and status in the science community over his new invention, the Pixelator 2000,
just a
Wizard
voice.
goes to the only place that would be interested in his crazy ideas.
It's like Wiz is right here with us.
I need to be Wiz.
No, that's fine.
Oh,
that's
is
fine.
that
I
not what you were
cheesy-
doing?
No, he's doing cheesy announcer.
Oh, okay.
Like movie promo guy.
Do the guy from Dragon Ball.
Joined by barely. Wait.
Just read it.
Just read it.
Joined by barely qualified co-host Boomstick, they use the Pixelator 2000 to make an internet show pitting the characters from media in a fight. But after their success, the scientists wants in and will do anything to get the machine. It's their job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
You stopped it. You started to go into it, too.
Yep. He started to feel it.
Yep. I love that it's outstanding. 5 stars, but with no sources.
The true meaning of death battle is the last quote. And there's even like images of the movie. That's great. I love it. That's really
Nice.
creative.
Yeah, it is. I can't see from here because it's kind of far away, but is Boomstick's face melting in the top right corner there?
No,
Okay.
no.
Could be.
Come on, man.
I don't know. It's science adventure.
Could be
Well,
killed.
that's some weird
All
science
right,
stuff.
time to come up with a community battle.
John Cena versus Vin Diesel.
Oh my God, let's not do another like celebrity versus celebrity thing. We just did 2 in a row.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Thomas
know.
the Tank Engine versus the little train that could.
Let's just do the rematch. The Raisin
But they're on
Bread
different railroad
Sun
tracks.
versus everybody.
God damn, we're just bringing it back.
No, that's from like a year ago now.
Yeah, but we have like 10 new viewers.
I was gonna say Thomas.
They
the
don't know
Train
about
versus
it.
The Magic School Bus. Magic School Bus would just rock his shit.
Oh yeah, that's why it needs
thing
to be
is
another
insane.
train.
Oh,
Something
speaking of which-
also limited in mobility.
That's a good
I know
idea.
you don't have kids. Well, you do. Have you watched the new Magic School Bus at all?
I want to.
Oh, is that out already?
Yeah.
The first episode, the bus is just, they're like, oh, something, what would it be like in the future? And the new teacher, who's Miss Frizzle's sister, because Miss Frizzle got promoted to be a professor now, she's teaching college. She's just like, oh, well, why don't we just go forward in time and check it out? And they just fucking hop in the bus and travel to the future. So-
That's not dangerous.
and then it
at
gets
all.
weird.
That's what they do. That's what the Magic School Bus always did.
And I
It
don't
never went
remember
into
it
the
time
future.
traveling.
No, it never time
They had
traveled.
weird, like they'd shrink and do like.
biology, take them to space. I don't remember.
Yeah, it never
I don't
did,
remember
like-
time travel.
Couldn't did time travel.
I mean, yeah.
freaking Magic School Bus.
They could do
Nobody's
pretty much
saying it
anything.
couldn't, just
And
saying
then
it didn't.
The weirdest part was like little Miss Frizzle, little new Miss Frizzle, because they were really tiny because they appeared on the shelf in the future, and then when they were gonna leave, the Frizzle from the future and the one from the past that was traveling there made eye contact with each other, and they both were like, eh. It was really strange. There's some weird sorcery going on in that show.
Miss Frizzle versus
The Doctor.
the Doctor
Doctor Who.
from Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, versus Dr.
Yes,
House.
Miss versus Dr. McDreamy or Steamy, whatever you prefer. I don't know which.
McSteamy?
I don't remember which
Man,
one's
we're
which.
coming up with a whole new McDonald's menu
McSteamy
today.
versus McJackulate.
We got the McSteamy, we got the McNick,
Served by a McNick.
we got the. Yeah, we can make our own McDonald's, just like
We can make our
We'll
own
call it McDonald's 2.
just like
McDonald's
it'll be
too.
the
The
founder.
sequel to the old
It'll
McDonald's.
be the founder too. That's it.
The
Founded
burger-
again.
The refounder.
Oh my God.
Michael Keaton's son reinvent McDonald's again.
after going back in time with Miss Frizzle.
Okay, so Miss Frizzle versus who?
We already did a Magic School Bus fight, didn't
Versus the Doctor.
No, we
Doctor
just
Who.
did the bus though. We didn't do Miss Frizzle.
we? She kind of.
I guess she is the bus.
No,
It's-
she's
no,
not
I mean,
the
it's
bus.
I mean, she doesn't have powers.
We've already
herself.
talked about the bus. We need something new.
That's true. That's true.
Let's just do
Weren't
like.
you saying?
Yeah, well, but it's along the actors because I thought it'd be funny to take action heroes who played like the whatever when they did that family movie, right? So like, you know, he mentioned the pacifiers, Vin Diesel, and
Versus
then-
pregnant Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, Jackie Chan
No,
did the
I
same
mean-
thing. Kind of.
Ooh.
The babysitter or something like that. Like Jackie Chan, literally, they just made the pacifier, but with Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan versus Bruce Lee. It's real life people, not the characters they created, but just straight up like, it's real people with real martial arts skills.
I like
There
that.
you go. Instead of actually
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to
yeah.
movies or whatever, use their real
Jackie
life.
Chan versus Bruce Lee
Let's do it.
versus Scorpion.
Why is Scorpion there?
Why?
I just
Actually, technically,
Oh.
you could probably tie that in because you remember the Bruce Lee movie, Enter the Dragon. It's all about dealing with the past and shit. And then there was that weird specter thing that would fall on.
versus Sub-Zero.
We're not using movies.
That's true.
We're not using.
Yes,
The Spy Next Door. There we go. I did not know that
I
existed.
love that movie.
I've never heard of this.
Jackie Chan looks
my
very
life.
strange in that picture.
He's young. That's why he looks like that.
Have I really gotten that used to old Jackie Chan?
Yeah,
I think
probably.
so.
Yeah. Anywho.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
Jackie Chan versus Bruce Lee.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Bruce Lee versus Jackie Chan, real life
ones.
feats, like the real guys, not actors, not their characters, the real world
martial arts.
martial artists.
No,
All right.
Jackie Chan from Jackie Chan Adventures.
No.
No,
no.
because that'll break
not
that.
real life.
That'll break it.
Any of that kind of stuff. Will
It's an
ruin
animated
all of
show.
this.
It's the opposite of real.
All right. Well, thank you for sticking with us through that.
You know, you've had a good show. Thanks for sticking with us.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of right. So-
This has been a great show.
Yeah, this has been great.
This has been
I
awesome.
agree.
You fucking liar.
Yeah, you hate what just happened.
You flip-flop it.
All right. Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you next week.
Later.
Bye.